We want to start with an update on a case in the death of 9-year-old Felecia Williams in 2014.
Well, tonight, a heartbroken mother still waiting for justice. Her little girl murdered nearly 2 months ago, and still no one is facing charges.
In the heart of Oklahoma City, a young woman vanished, leaving behind only questions and heartbreak. Her family's desperate search turned into a haunting mystery that no one has been able to solve. What happened to Felecia Williams? April 3, 2020 started as an ordinary day for 24-year-old Felecia Williams. She spent time with her family and had plans to return to her home after a quick visit to her grandmother's house. But that was the last anyone saw of her. By nightfall, Felecia was missing, her family unaware that this seemingly normal evening would descend into one of the most chilling disappearances in Oklahoma's history. Her phone, found hours later near a highway, was the only tangible clue. The police scoured the area, retracing her steps and canvassing her neighborhood for any sign of her whereabouts. Yet, despite all the effort, there was nothing. No signs of a struggle, no witnesses, no CCTV footage, just the chilling silence of an unresolved case. As days turned into weeks, the investigation intensified, but the results were always the same: empty leads. Was this a case of foul play, or had Felecia simply decided to walk away from her life? Both options seemed impossible to believe. Her family and friends knew she wasn't the type to disappear without a trace, but no one could explain what had happened. The search continued, but each passing day only deepened the mystery. Theories circulated, ranging from an act of revenge to a more personal connection that might have been hidden. Yet, despite the numerous interviews with neighbors and friends, no one could provide any substantial information about who would want to harm her. The possibility of a kidnapping was considered, but the lack of any ransom demands or contact from the abductor made this theory increasingly unlikely. As the months went by, frustration mounted. The police could only release so much information, and every lead seemed to peter out as quickly as it had begun. Meanwhile, Felecia's family clung to hope, despite knowing that with each passing day, the odds of finding her alive grew slimmer. Then, in an unexpected twist, a few anonymous tips started to surface, all pointing to the same unsettling conclusion. Felecia might have been targeted, but who would have done this, and why? It was clear that the case wasn't a random act of violence, but no one had any answers. Was someone close to her involved, or had a stranger lurked in the shadows, patiently waiting for the right moment to strike? If you have any information or want to stay updated on this ongoing investigation, make sure to subscribe. Together, we might uncover the truth that has eluded so many for so long.